guys, it's your boy Spring Reactions here, back with another video, and today we got a special guest joining us called the Toronto Maple Leafs, okay? The Toronto Maple Leafs are an actual hockey team. Guys, I don't know if you know it, I don't know if you've seen the Toronto Maple Leafs of the league. They suck! They suck, okay? Listen, okay? MLSC as a brand organization is great. I love MLSC, they're a positive atmosphere, they're great, we're like a family, okay? The thing I hate is that they look us in the eye and they actually jack up the prices for this product! Okay? Imagine you buy a dumpster, okay? You buy a dumpster and you jack up the prices to $300 a piece, okay? To watch this play 60 minutes of hockey. You're watching a dumpster, a piece of trash, playing 60 minutes of hockey, okay? You want to know how bad the Toronto Maple Leafs are? This is how bad, okay? This is how bad, okay? Number one. Everybody's saying, calm down, have some stress. No, the Toronto Maple Leafs have a core of Austin Matthews, Matthew Nyes, and all these people that they pay millions of dollars to show up. And what do? They do absolutely squat all, okay? Squat all. And you know what? Who's to blame, right? Who's to blame? You want to know what they want to do? Can the coach, okay? Craig Berube has more spine and integrity than any one of these guys in this locker room, okay? Think about the Blue Jays. We go from the Blue Jays, World Series champions, a World Series title contending team, okay? We go from them to this shit show. This! We pay for this, okay? Now listen, I don't have a problem if your price matches the product, but this is not matching the price. This is matching $50 a ticket, even that's expensive. I'd say $25 a ticket for the freaking seats in the 100 levels near the ice. $25 a ticket, getting less expensive as you go up. This is not a team that plays together, okay? And I'm tired of the Leafs holding meetings to stand up for each other, okay? It's getting enough. When is the bite? When is the snarl gonna come in this organization? When is it? Because I'm tired of seeing the organization spit on their fans. Are you proud? Do you sleep well at night? Do any of the Toronto Maple Leafs sleep well at night? Because I'm sure they do. And you know what? I'm tired of the Leaf fans getting ragged on for, oh, they create a stressful environment. Oh, too much pressure. Too much pressure? You're glad. You should be happy that they're not ranting outside and protesting outside MLSC right now. You should be happy right now. You get sleep at night. You can go to sleep at night knowing not a single Leaf fan is going to go outside your house and go inside your house, okay? Go break in and beat the ever-living crap out of you for the way you've been playing. You are a disgrace of a hockey team. Together. Play together, guys. The fact that we need to play together and the fact that we need to tell you to play together is absolutely disgraceful.
See this number?
Okay. One person leaves and this thing is a shit show?
See this number?
You see this. You see this and you see this number?
4 losses.
4 losses and a dumpster. This is how Anthony Stolarz has been playing. This is how Austin Matthews has been playing. And I don't care that they're both out. They're both out on injury. That's fine. Whatever. We can handle that. But at least show some fight. Show some snarl. Show that you actually want to be there. If you don't want to show up on time, if you don't want to show up to play hockey and play like a team, standing up for each other and actually winning games, then what the hell are you doing on the ice? Why are you wasting these poor people money? It's bad enough that we get up the ass by the Canadian government. Now we need to get it up the ass by this organization? Have to pay $300 a piece for this crap? Come on, guys. What are we doing here? Do you actually care about winning the Stanley Cup? And I don't want to hear MLSC ever talk about they're not in the business of selling jerseys. They're not in the business of selling tickets. out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Because come on. The product you put on the ice doesn't match the price of $300 a piece. For the nosebleeds, might I add. To go watch this shit show of a team. And you know what? They could come out next week and they can dominate. They can dominate the rest of the game, go on a 5-game winning streak, and everything is all good. But you know what? Right now, they look like a Macklin Celebrini type contending team. They look like Gavin McKenna, draft pick contending team. And by the way, we don't have our first round draft pick.
No.
Okay, so let's say we lose this season. We're out of the playoffs and we're competing for the first round draft pick, and somehow we drop 11 spots to 11th. Guess what? You're not getting that first round draft pick because it's top 10 protected. Because the idiots who decided to trade him decided to trade picks like they're M&Ms, like candy, on a candy shop. Now we're stuck without a first round draft pick for the next 2 seasons.
Minton and a first for Carlo.
And you know what?
A first for Locke.
What is...
First for everyone.
What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of actually playing hockey? If you've given up already, stop taking people's money. If you've given up already, might as well set the price to the given up already. Set the price to the I've given up already price. $50, maybe $25 a ticket for the 100 levels. Enough's enough. Enough's enough.
So
$1,000 seats for what? What do you have to say?
we dropped 4 games since we last filmed. Bruins, Hurricanes, Bruins, Kings. Both Bruins games were the exact same score. Seems like we're scoring, but we're also letting in a lot of goals. Here's a fun fact for you. The Leafs are tied 3rd for most goals for in the NHL, tied with Boston, right? You want to know who's scored the most goals against in the NHL? The Leafs. They have given up the most goals against. I believe it is 69.
And we need a change. We need a change. We need a change. Right now...
How does that make any sense? How do you score almost the most goals in the league for, but allow the most goals against?
Lane Lambert left this team.
It's not mathing.
Yeah. It's not mathing, and it will never math, because the Toronto Maple Leafs is not a math organization. They don't care about mathing.
I was at the Bruins game.
Oh, wow.
In Boston.
Pleasant surprise.
Repping our team, trying to give us some passion and life. And they did not do that. No.
Awesome. People paid to go to Boston to watch that shit show.
Hi.
People
yes, my hands up. That was me. Thank you.
People go to whatever the hell. They go
great
overseas.
Hockey city, might I add. They're great people. You might think that Bruins fans are. We hate Bruins fans, but you know what? They were. It was a great city, very welcoming. But the Leafs did not welcome themselves.
They don't care. They don't care.
And per some updates, okay, Matthews injured in that game, on IR retroactive to that game. So he's out for at least the next 2 games, a week. Stolarz was injured, but he's day-to-day. Lund back on injured reserve, out. They called up Cowan. They called up Wall. He's done his stint.
You're bringing Wall into this dumpster fire. You're bringing Wall into this garbage can with you. You're going to drag everyone down.
It's going to be Wall and Hildeby
because
for the next couple games.
I tell you this much. The Toronto Maple Leafs, if they had an ounce of integrity, if the pressure was so high, the pressure, guys, it's so high. Pity us, man. We're crying over here. Pity us. The pressure's too much. Then you wouldn't be able to sleep at night because the pressure would be too much. Okay? Yeah, they're sleeping nice. They're sleeping in their $1 million homes, guarded by the walls, and they're sleeping nice. No ounce of passion in them people.
Do you want to hear the next games this month? Because I better see wins.
Place the Blackhawks to win. I think they're going to be plus 400. I'm going to place $50 on the Blackhawks to win.
Chicago, St. Louis, Columbus, Montreal, Columbus, Washington, Pittsburgh, Florida, Carolina, Montreal, Tampa, you name it. There's a 6-game road trip starting at the end of this month with the Habs, Jackets, Caps, Penguins, Panthers.
Good. Get out of Toronto. Get out of Toronto. Get out. Don't ever come back.
Not until they figure this out.
Like, honestly, stop ripping your fans off.
2 weeks ago, we thought we were going to press the panic button, but we said, no, we're not going to press it yet because it's October.
Where's the freaking panic button?
Year. I'm sorry. I know it may sound like it's too soon, but I don't think it's too soon. I don't think any time is too soon. I think you should be winning from day 1, not day 82. Game 82. That's not when you wake up. You wake up game 1.
We got 60 games of this crap left. We got 60 games left. That's so many games, right? Like Steve Dangle says. And you know what? You know what pisses me off the most?
It's scary to see Montreal, Ottawa, Boston, and Detroit leading the Atlantic with Florida, Tampa, and Toronto and Buffalo at the bottom. Now, Buffalo is not a surprise, but damn. Now, some people say it's still not a time to panic.
They can still get in the first place. They're 4 points away.
It's a tight division race, but we're not the only team that's having these mishaps right now. Florida's 9-7-1. Tampa's 8-6-2. Toronto's 8-8-2. Oh, let's see some other teams. Washington's 8-8-1. The Rangers are 9-7-2. We have Vegas at 7-4-5. There's Edmonton at 8-7-4. It's not been
Anaheim Ducks are leading that division.
It's not been an ideal start to the season for a lot of teams, but there's lots of time. I do think they need to wake up now, though. They cannot keep going in and out of games saying, oh no, we lost this one. Oh well, I guess it's time to turn the page and look to the next one. No.
And you know what?
You should study the loss. You should look at what you did wrong and why it went wrong for you. Why are there so many goals going in our net? Why? And I gotta see some movement now. I gotta see some movement like yesterday. Yesterday we gotta see some movement going on in the Toronto Maple Leafs organization. We need some trades now. We got Minton and Alex Steves scoring on us in Boston.
Oh, I bet on Minton, by the way. I bet on Minton to score because I just knew Minton was going to score against the former.
I didn't even know that Alex Steves was playing in this game against the second game with Boston. I was going to bet on him too. Marley. What happened? We traded him, I guess.
I was going to bet on him too because at the end of the game,
at
the end of the day, the Toronto Maple Leafs don't care. They don't care and they will never care because that's how they run it. That's how they do it. They've built this culture where little accountability happens in this organization. A little bit of accountability. That's it. No accountability, just a little. Guys, enough's enough. You guys are 23 years old. Man up. Man up. Because I'm tired. Day in and day out. Day in and day out. Sitting on my couch watching this disastrous team for 60 minutes, 3 hours. Watching this team. 3 hours, guys. Enough's enough. I could do better things with my 3 hours of time. Well, and yet I'm wasting it watching this shit show of an organization. And the fact that they are 4 points away after losing this shit ton of games. They are 4 points away from the top spot speaks volumes. And you know what? Watch them. Watch them. I bet you 1,000%. The Leafs are going to be the Leafs. They're going to do whatever the Leafs are going to do. But I bet you they're going to string us along even further. The Leafs don't want to stop here. You kidding me? It's not good for their ticket sales. They're going to make sure they give you some hope, give you some crumbs, give you some cookies, make you think they're going to be good, and then in the first round get bounced. Because that's how they do it. They must get in the first round of the playoffs to make even more money. Milk the organization for everything they've got. I'm tired. I'm tired of this MLSE organization milking their fans. Enough's enough, man. I'm a fan. Have some sympathy.
Well,
do you know how we sleep at night? Spending hundreds of dollars on your organization. Hundreds of dollars in jerseys, tickets, everything, merchandise, anything you can name. Spending hundreds of dollars
for this product.
Right here. This is what you call a dumpster, folks. And you know what? They're in it. And you know what? Every single person in Maple Leafs organization should not sleep a wink tonight. They should not. The fact that they have to hold meetings talking about being a team, togetherness, talking about how we need to stand up for each other is exactly the reason why this is false advertising. Okay, we were advertised as a team with some snarl, with some get-together, with a team together and playing as one, toughness, right? Brandon Carlo's supposed to be a tough guy, right? Boston, right? Yeah. Supposed to be a tough guy from Boston, right? He's a Boston guy. He's going to beat the ever-living crap out of everyone. Everything that moves. Yeah, the guy's a pylon in the defensive zone. A pylon when it comes to defending people. Oliver Ekman-Larsson is the best Maple Leaf on this team. The fact that I'm saying that Oliver Ekman-Larsson is the best Maple Leaf team on this team right now is shocking. If you had told me that Oliver Ekman-Larsson would be the top guy, playing out of his mind, I would be shocked. I'd be absolutely shocked. Where's Matthews? Where's Mark? Where's
no one
Matthew
here
Knives?
to be found?
No one cares.
We should put up missing persons posters.
Nylander's just strolling around the ice with his calm attitude. Listen, it's time for you to feel what the Toronto Maple Leafs feel.
Just
the fan base
doing nothing.
The fan base is tired. I'm tired. Why should I care? I care about this team day in and day out, and this is the result they give me. And you know what? Shame on every single Leaf fan. Shame on every single Leaf fan, because it's your fault, right? It's your fault that the Toronto Maple Leafs don't have any accountability in their organization. You get paid none for this organization. You get paid none, and yet it's your fault? Come on, guys. Come on. I'm tired. It's not my fault. It's not the Maple Leafs fans' fault for this. You know the energy in there? I mean, if you're going to pay $300 a piece for the nosebleeds, at least have some energy. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to at least fork over the money to the MLSE gods, then have some energy in that building. That energy should be rocking.
Well,
because apparently we affect the product on the ice, guys. We control them. And you know what? Have some shame. Have some shame and humility. If you give us a product that we love and that we yell on the top of our lungs, good for you. But if your product is shit, you're going to get shit reactions by the fans. It's going to be a library. Because that's the Scotiabank Arena atmosphere.
FLR has an 884 save percentage in his 13 games played.
Oh, look.
And Hildeby has 904.
Activate, as we speak, Leafs activate Joseph Wall. They're going to bring Joseph Wall into this shit show. Poor Joseph. Honestly, he's going to have to carry this team. We're going to have to get out of the dumpster fire.
This rant is a joke. This team is boring and lame right now.
I'm glad you were here for
Toronto Maple losers.
Toronto Maple losers, and they suck. Thank you very much, and that's it for today's video.
I hate saying that as much as it pains me, but this is what they deserve to hear right now. And this was a one-taker. There's no intro, there's no outro, there's no nothing, because there's no reason to be deserved. Why should we put effort into ranting if they can't put effort into scoring? Thank you very much for listening.
That's it for today's video, guys.
And we'll hope to see you for a
we'll hope to see this dumpster get out of the dumpster. We're supposed to see this Maple Leaf team get out of the dumpster. Let's hope they do.
They better pull themselves out. We'll see you.
I'm trying to find the Maple Leafs organization. I'll be back.